1 year ago today, our city, state, country, world, and lives as we once knew them would change forever.
COVID-19 has taken more than 100 lives in our state, and that's a number that will continue to rise, unfortunately. This is a human tragedy on a scale we cannot yet project. So it's time to hunker down in order to win this fight. So tonight, I am issuing a stay-home order to fight this virus.
I've never been one to stay in the same spot for too long. I'm always needing something new, something different, something worthy. But now we had this roadblock. Chapter 1 of COVID, I was staying on Whidbey Island with my parents, watching the news every day as the number of cases kept climbing while the number of normalities in our lives quickly disappeared. No more going into work, no more going to the gym, bars, or old man sports leagues to keep us in shape. I decided to make a video to show what I was doing and to offer some hope that life can still go on. We just had to adapt. 3 days before Inslee announced the stay-at-home order, my brother, Toph, and Sen all moved out of our parents' house and into Seattle. We did the textbook spring quarantine things, binge Game of Thrones and Tiger King, build puzzles, play way too much Catan and Xbox, do family Zoom karaoke sessions, grow out our beards, and watch old Mariners game reruns while all professional sports were put to a halt. That was the routine for weeks, and to be honest, it was kind of nice not being hungover every weekend, and also nice waking up and only walking 3 feet to my computer to start the workday 5 minutes after my alarm went off. But I knew there was more out there, more to unlock in my personal life, while the world stayed on lockdown. After weeks of research, I pulled the trigger and bought a nice camera body, 2 camera lenses, and some other accessories to go along with it. I've always had a passion for photography and videography, but I had just been working with my phone, GoPro, and drone for the prior years. It was time to step up my game and make my passion become a potential lifestyle. I brought my camera everywhere. I time-lapsed the sunrise, I learned how to shoot at night, on a plane, on a boat, and everywhere in between. Later in the year, I bought the Ronin S2, which is a gimbal stabilizer for my camera. This opened up new possibilities and allowed me to start filming real estate videos for John L. Scott. It also landed me the chance to film a promo video for Dr. Graham's Rehab and Wellness Clinic, where I showcased all the different forms of rehab, PT, and therapy that they offer. And lastly, my drone skills landed me some gigs with Bobo and Kidder Matthews, where I filmed some aerial footage for their properties. These were all great for my filming portfolio that I hope to expand on more in the coming years. Back to our daily lives. With gyms still closed and summer right around the corner, we needed to find new ways to work out and stay active. We bought and compiled different weights and other workout accessories and went to Grind Town in Toph's backyard almost every day. Minimal equipment, we thought of new and untraditional exercises that would still get the job When we weren't there, we'd bring our stuff to the beach or the dock or the garage, just wherever we could get a workout in. When winter came around, the gyms and sports leagues were still closed, so we had to continue to put in the work outdoors, in the cold and rain sometimes, which I haven't done since high school.
West side 60, shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary.
I was training for the Mercer Island half marathon last winter, but that got canceled right around when COVID started. We still ended up running 2 half marathons last year, one in June, one in December. Chapter 3 conclusion, no gym, no problem.
Send it in, Jerome!
In the words of my fake cousin and Peloton app idol, Jess Sims, live happily ever now. She says this in almost every class she teaches, and although it's kinda corny, it stuck with me and defined how my friends and I went about this year during COVID. You don't need to wait until things are perfect to give yourself permission to be happy. Live a little. We still had a blast this summer and fall, went on hikes, day trips, weekend sends, early morning surf sessions, and the typical dose of summer sports to keep us busy and living life to the fullest every day. There was way too much footage, so here's just a montage of it all.
content creating while going full speed is very hard. That's something you don't see every day. You cannot
I don't really know when summer actually ended, but I do remember being on the lake well into October when it was still sunny and in the 70s. But probably my highlight of it was when Katie Granger asked me to come film her attempt to get up on a wake surfboard for the first time with her prosthetic legs 2 years post-sepsis.
Soldier, keep on marching on.
After a couple of tries, she successfully got up and rode that wave like a pro. It was truly an inspiring sight to see, and I'm incredibly thankful that I was able to capture this moment for her and all those that are conquering obstacles in their own lives.
You got nowhere to run.
We stayed busy into the fall and winter with a mix of out-of-state trips, hanging on the couch for football every Sunday, filming some music videos, and hitting the slope a couple times. We started off in Cabo with my cousin and his buddy.
Headlights to your apartment. This ride I've done about 1,000 times, but it doesn't feel right here without you. It takes me back to windows down in the ocean air, sunset eyes through messy hair. I miss chasing down the morning light and all those sleepless nights.
We ate an insane amount of tacos, got the drone up a couple times, went on a sailboat expedition, and I made my cousin get hit by hella waves while I tried to capture the perfect picture. We went to San Diego next for my B-Day weekend, and sadly I only have one video from the trip. But it was great seeing the college buddies and going to our old favorite restaurant. Back at home, we did a couple of snow hikes, including Lake Serene and the Palisades Trail. And then there were times where we would just go play football. At the beginning of February, I flew down to Cali and drove to Big Bear for one of my cousin's birthdays. We went skiing in our hoodies since it was so warm outside, and then it was nice seeing the Cali fam down there. I took a quick audible to the sunny Palm Springs before flying back to the snowstorm going on in Seattle. Pretty nice place to work remote. We hit up J Tree and I did some good old third wheeling. What's new? We rounded out the winter season with a couple more ski days at Mount Bachelor, Mount Hood, and Mount Schweitzer. started snowstorming while I was driving across the pass at night to get to Bend, Oregon, but we made it out in one piece. I then trekked up to Mount Hood the following day to ski with Lop and Lars. Absolutely stellar day. We stopped for dinner and the sunset in Portland, and then I drove home that night. We ended the ski season in Idaho at Mount Schweitzer. Good vibes only.
Here we go, baby! March 12th, 2021! Whoa! Hey!
One week later.
And now, 1 year later, I'm back on Whidbey where it all started, going through all the footage and recounting all the events that took place since COVID shut down our normal lives 1 year ago. I gotta say, although COVID did suck, we didn't let that be the sole reason to not live and move forward with our lives. Even with all the L's we took as a society, I can confidently say we filled this year with plenty of W's as well. Shit will always happen in life, but it's up to you on how to deal with it. Take the green lights. Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes we both wanna love, we both wanna slide, we both wanna argue until we're both right. You wanna hug or kiss you goodnight. Maybe we're both just out of our mind. And you throw tantrums while I'm twisting up. No medicine is fixing us. Can't tell you why, but tell you what.
And since I totally blanked and didn't add any of this highlight to the video, I'll leave you with these lasting words so you'll never forget that. ...
You are Utopia. Do you remember when we used to be la 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 Utopia?
Just like that.